Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here for the third episode in my Island Hub series for Transport Fever 2. Just spooky. How did I know that was going to happen? Yep, we've got a new train. Well, it's not a new train. It's quite an old train now. It's a good couple of years old now. Coming in from Manila into our hub city of Ajaxima Central. Well, the station's called Ajaxima Central. The city itself is just Ajaxima. That looked like a good profit. Oh yes, there's a very nice profit for that line. It's not as full as I was expecting it to be. When I was preparing for this series, I tried a few sort of options out, and this line did turn out to get very busy. But as I've mentioned in the previous episodes, it's not quite turned out quite like that. But I have no doubt it will improve. But if I actually look at how all my lines are doing, this is what we've got now. That's very good. I'm running in hard mode, as we've discussed when we set this series up, and I'm running from 1900. I'm only 2 years in, and I already have everyone making profit apart from this little local bus service here in Turpan, which is kind of redundant in a sense, because most of this town is actually within the catchment area of the Turpan station. But I'm going to keep it going because I hope the Turpan will grow. Are you going to grow? If I go to Turpan itself, charts, okay, no. That's not very good, is it? Right, that we will have to work on that. Anyway, how's that line doing? How many are you carrying? 17 out of 18? There's 3 there. What have we got here? We've got... I'm thinking I could do with a new train here, actually, on this route. So we'll wait for this one to just come into the station. And I love this this island tropical environment. So you'll come in there. And we'll make lots of money from you. Ooh, 33,000. Nice. Oh, my account just bumped up to 600,000 briefly, and then obviously some month-end costs were taken out and it went back down to 473. So we've still got 11 people waiting here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to run this for just a little bit. I'll do a quick sort of video effect until when that train gets to Turpan and starts coming back. We'll send a new train out because that's my depot. And I don't have depots that supply trains directly into Ajaxima. This may be a mistake. It's maybe a design flaw. But I think, as I discussed when I set this up, in my Transport Fever 1 series, where I had a hub-based setup, I did have a sort of set of depots which actually fed into the main station. So they could feed all the routes going in and out of that hub city. But I've not done that here. We'll see how well this works. Okay, let's get that train sorted, and I'll be back with you on the other side of a dissolve, basically, I imagine. Right, so the train has arrived in Turpan, and he's on his way back, and we still have 2 people waiting there. And at Ajaxima, we've only got 15, but I'm sure by the time he gets back, there'll be more than that waiting. This better not be a lost cause. I hope I get this right. So we're going to copy you. Yeah, that's good. And we'll then set you off. This all is appropriately double tracked, isn't it? With signals, so you can get to and fro. Okay, we're down to minus 150,000 in the bank. Yeah. We're losing money, but not by much. We've made some good money in the previous 2 halves. I'm running at half speed. So it's sort of semi-annually, I think that's the correct term. We're getting our accounts, our budgets. This better work. Anyway, what have we got on the cards for doing today? Now, I do need to keep feeding trucks into my Fukushima brick construction route. Yes, I'm going to need money to do that though. Are you going to go positive anytime soon? Here's the oil route. Again, could do with bigger or better trains, because the oil is just building up there. I'm going to leave that for the moment, because we've only got 1 customer for the fuel that comes out. and they're already getting 2/3 of what they want pretty much. So the demand for fuel, could do another truck on there as well perhaps. Get that sent out. Anyone else want fuel as yet? At the moment I do have the game set to just 2 demands per city, but I will enable demand growth in a few years time once I'm happy that things are working. Right, we're in profit again. Okay, so I want to put a couple more trucks into Fukushima to start clearing that stone backlog. Actually, how many bricks do you want here? We're less than halfway to completing your demand requirements. I think, yeah, we can do with another couple of trucks in here. So we'll take you and clone you. That's good. That's surprisingly expensive for these little trucks. Do I want to put another fuel truck in here? What we've got here, 64. We've got, these carry 6 apiece, I think. Yeah. Okay, we'll put another fuel truck in there as well. That's good. But I will need to take out some more money. We'll need to add to our loan, because what I plan to do first off now is to actually plug Baghdad into Ajaxima. Now Baghdad, as we've seen before, is my largest city on the map, and that's growing. That is growing because I am feeding the cargo demand. Yes, so I'm getting 60% growth from the supply of the fuel, so that's nice. Yeah, the quality is mediocre. Struth, that is impressive. Just those nasty. Actually, I think are these steam or they're powered with something or other. Diesel. Yeah, they're not very good. So their emissions. Where's it showing me the emissions? Come on, 76. That is quite high, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to add to their emissions problem. We are going to build a train line then between Ajaxima and Baghdad, and for that I'm going to need a fair chunk of money. So let's see how much I can borrow. Oh, that's it, is it? I can only okay, I've taken out another 20 million. I don't need that much. I don't want to start paying exorbitant interest on this loan. So if I just take out another 5 million, I'm not sure that's going to be enough for a train as well as the stations. So we're going to plug that in. So I will now go into speed build mode, and I will rejoin you on the other side of this little exercise in adding Baghdad into our main hub city. Well, there's our line set up. I think that went quite well. I think I saved a fair bit of money in that, but looking at the contours, I wasn't paying too much attention to the contouring. Like this thundering great cut we've got here. There's a couple of embankments as well. This tunnel, I don't think we could have avoided that, so I'm okay with the tunnel. But yeah, I could have probably saved a bit more money on this line than I did. But again, I'm staying single track for the moment just to save money. And I've also, as you noted, split this platform up here so that our smaller services will call in at either end of this split platform here. And what will hopefully be a major money spinner with lots of passengers on it should come into the larger platform here on the inside of the station. So let's get ourselves a train. Do we have any? Let's sort them by speed. So we should have. Yeah, I think you. Oh, yes. We don't have it. We do have. We did have a new one turn up, I think. It's one of these 700s, I think. Something turned up at the end of 1901, I think. But anyway, so what have we got? We have got vehicles which will travel at 37. You're quite powerful, actually. You're the Type 7. You're the Type 870. 700. Ooh, the 700 is actually more powerful. Oh, that's good. That's 139. Yes. What about the Russian ones, though? You go at 40. So you are that much more expensive, but you have that much more power as well. So what about passenger wagons? Do we have 50? We're not going 50. We've got 43s. We've got 37s. It's a pity we don't have anything that goes up precisely 40. So 37 or 43. Now you guys do take quite a few passengers, 23 each. That's a substantial improvement, but you are so expensive. Now this line I'm sure will make money, but I'm not sure if I want to spend that right at this stage of the game. Okay, but I like your power. So you should be good, I think. And we've been using Japanese locomotives so far, so let's mix it up a little bit because this is a non-nation specific island. So we'll go with the Russian class PV. Okay, and we want some wagons on that. You're going at 40, so we can go up to 37. So yeah, it's these Russian Bolt. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, you're the best bang per buck, I think. So yeah, we'll stick with you. Oh, this is a very powerful train. I can get a 44 capacity and good performance for 2.5 million. Right, let's try that. We'll put you on Ajaxima to Baghdad. Let's see what you look like. I love these big funnels. Are they called funnels on trains? I'm sure they are. Smokestacks, or yes, it's a stack what smokes. It's very impressive. So we will send you off to Baghdad and we'll see how well you're doing. Now I've got 680 left in the bank. Where can I spend that? Do we need more trucks over here in Fukushima? Or Fukushima, rather. How are you doing? You're overflowing. I think, yep, we'll put a couple more trucks on here, I think. I think we can work with that. 1 and 2. Clone you. That's good. So we'll just wait for our train to turn up into Baghdad and we'll see what it... see what... No, I need buses. I keep forgetting. Right, buses. Yes, because the station only covers that part of the town. I could perhaps... This station will need to be longer at some point, so it might be worth reserving it. Can I do that? Let's do that actually while I'm here. So that is Mad Hatter's buy the plot mod. Yeah, and we're going to have a square. We're going to use bricks as usual. Fairly large. It doesn't need to be that large. There you go. So if I just put you along here, like so, and then on the other side as well. And if the game is tempted to put any roads or anything like that in here, that should put it off. I'll do that along here as well, just to make sure that when I come to expand this station, it probably won't be any wider, because, as I say, everything's going to go, all the routes go through Ajaxima. There should be no routes between towns on the outskirts of our island. But I might add cargo to it or something. So yeah, we'll leave it like that. What was it? Oh, buses. That's what I was going to do. Right, let me just put some buses down. We have some buses organised to go around Baghdad, and as you may have noticed, I try to set my routes up, and I've described my logic on this in my other series on Transport Fever 2, the Bristol series, is I don't like any of my routes getting in each other's way. So the bus stopping here does actually get in the way of the fuel delivery vehicles, but I reset the route so it's doing it on the way out, so that the cargo trucks coming in aren't slowed down by having to wait behind a bus at the stop, but they may have to wait behind a bus on the way back out to the fuel system. But there you go. So that's that. Oh, we're getting passengers there. All passengers there already. There's 3 already. Now this should boost travel across the entire network. Not just to Ajaxima, but also to Manila and to Turpan, as they now have more destinations they can go to. So how's our lines doing? Okay, we've got some more more loss-making lines. That's fair enough. The Baghdad ones won't make any money for a little while. Is that train anywhere close to Baghdad yet? Oh, it is! Awesome. How many are you going to pick up? 8. Okay. I'm just wondering if it might actually be worth putting on a wait till full instruction on these passenger trains. Certainly when I've only got one train on that route at this stage of the game. I've noticed my bank account is over 500,000, so I'm going to repay that from the loan. I know loan interest isn't a big deal in the game, but it's a way of minimising costs. It may be pennies, but as our parents always used to tell us, look after the pennies and the pounds will look after themselves. Something along those lines. I'm sure it's true of whatever currency you work in. So he's got 8 going out to Ajaxima. Ajaxima's looking quite busy. We've already got 24 people waiting. That's impressive. Good. And our Turpan line, yes, doing okay, making money, which is a good sign. Okay, this last half year hasn't been quite as good though. Oh, it's not making. Oof, might have to review that decision. Oh, you've got loads of people waiting there. How many buses do I have on that? 4. It is quite a long route, and I've just gone into the negative, so I can't afford to buy a new. I can afford to buy a new one. I'll do that now. We'll clone you. There you go. It is quite a long route. Oh, waiting for a free path. Oh, he's going in. Oh, you're going into... I thought... Oh, did I get confused with my terminals? 40 grand. Nice. And he's already taking 44 back. Excellent. Okay, let me have a look at this. Oh. Right, yes, so he must have been... That's interesting. Why was the Manila train on his platform? There is only one train on the Manila route, isn't there? Yeah. And he should have gone in there. Okay, those trains for some reason got themselves mixed up. Maybe it was to do with... well, I've got the switch there, so they can switch over. Interesting. I don't quite know what's happened there. Are we going to need another train on the Baghdad route anytime soon? Oh, yes. Yes, we are. So what we'll do, in fact, is I will manage this vehicle, I will edit you, and add another one of you wagons to it. And I can't afford to do that because they're just a bit much more than I've got in the bank. Okay. I could take out more loan, of course. Well, wait till he gets closer to Baghdad. With any luck, I'll have gained another 200,000. Seems a little unlikely, to be fair, but you never know. No, I think I'm going to need... Yeah, I'll need to borrow that 500,000. Make sure I've got it. And then I will edit you. Add another one of you to the train. There you go. And hopefully you'll pick up 56. I'll still leave someone behind. Right, now this is a good thing. This is a very good thing indeed. How much did you just make then? 261k. Wow. In this last half year. So I think it was 120 or something, wasn't it? I didn't quite catch it as it delivered those people. Right, one final look. Oh, even the Turpan Station Connect is making money now. That is brilliant. Is Turpan growing? Apparently not, but that's fine. So the only one losing money, briefly, and that's expected in the first year of operation, is the Baghdad line. And Turpan. Yeah, don't go away. Don't look at that. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here for the moment. Thank you so much for joining me today for this third episode in the Island Hub series. A reminder, if you fancy having your name attached to any of the trains, the stations, the industries or whatever, please do let me know. Just drop a note into the comments box below. And in fact, if you've got any thoughts at all about what I'm doing with the game, how much you like or dislike this particular idea, do let me know. Drop a note into the comments. It's always good to hear from you, whatever you feel like saying about what I'm doing with the game or the game itself. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. Hang on, let me stop this. You could do that now, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2, until the next time, bye-bye for now.